CM family, can you hear me? All praises. Yeah, here we are. I hope you're all doing good. It's me, Massa. All praises to the Most High Zambia Mazulu. He's doing so many good things for us. He's teaching us so many things, and most of us are receiving it well. And I think we should move forward like that. This here is a channel of revelations. It's not for everybody, but for those who wants to get understanding and wisdom, and for those who wants to grow. All praises to the Most High. Today we want to talk about two churches, the Kimbanguist Church and the Tocoist Church. Those are churches that followed prophets, real prophets. No? But those prophets did not build the churches, but the churches came after those prophets died. But what did these prophets left? It was an assembly, a multitude of people, a gathering. Simon Kimbangu, he fought for his people. He did different kinds of miracles for in the Congo in the time of colonialism. He woke up the dead. He healed the sick. He did several miracles and telling the Muzungus or the Bango, the Kadyampemba, the Bamindele. He told them to leave the Congo. And they were offended because they came with Jesus, but Simon Toko was doing the same miracles like Jesus. And the lie couldn't fit no more. And the other thing was he could break down the Bible like no one else. He started to tell them that the most of the things in the Bible are lies or parables, or it doesn't fit to that what they are doing, which means colonialism and enslaving our people or forcing our people to obey or to believe in another God. So the white people came with another God to the Congo, and Simon Kimbangu was the one, with his disciples and followers that stood against the white people's movement. After the colonialists saying that they have to catch Simon Kimbangu, he fled with a couple of his people. But some of them, they catch them, killed them, and they did different kinds of things to them, so that Simon Kimbangu came by himself. He delivered himself to the colonizers because of his people. And he was taken to captivity, to jail, not to captivity, but to jail, with a lot of people, with a lot of his followers. And there, in the jail, he made 30 years in jail after he died. So when someone wants to tell me who died for our people, we know who died for our people. It was Simon Kimbangu who died for our people. When someone wants to ask me, Massa, yeah, why did the Most High left us? I will tell them the Most High left us because of Christianity. Why did the Most High left us? The Most High left us because of the Muslims. Why did the Most High left us? We accepted another God. You and your kings that you put above you. And these are the church leaders today. You and the kings that you put above you. These are the church leaders today. You will go to serve other gods in other countries, wood and stone. Wood and stone. And still today, the kings that we put above us, they're still serving those gods. Wood and stone. And after that movement from Simon Kimbangu, you had Andre Matswa, you had Mutapadi, okay, you had some other, some other people that came after them, and then at last Simon Toko. But before Simon Kimbangu, there was also another lady named Mama Kimpavita. And she had the same problems with the colonizers because they came with in one hand with the Bible, and in another hand they came with the gun. So, and they did the same thing what they used to do to the Jews according to the Bible when Messiah came, okay, colonizing our people, telling our people to not to keep the commandments no more, telling our people to start celebrating pagan feasts, to eat defiled food or unclean food, okay, to start worship Jesus. We never worshiped Jesus before the colonizers came. We never said to the Most High, Yah, or called him any names. Simon Kimbangu or Mama Kimpavita was telling the colonizers, is it not written in your book? It wasn't like, is it written in our book? Oh, the Bible is our book. We need the Bible to identify ourselves. No, it was like, is this your book? You wrote it. We have nothing to do with your book. You are coming with the book that our forefathers, yeah, maybe wrote, but you came with your spirit in it and you're giving it to us, and then you're giving it to us so that you can enslave us and colonize us and oppress us and showing us a different spirit or different angels, a colony, so spiritually, politically, okay, and this is what happened. Now, the Kimbanguist and the Tocoist Church, they accepted Christianity. They accepted Christianity by saying that the Christian way is the way that the Most High have chosen for the black race. Okay? Like all the other churches in Africa, like all the churches in America that is led by black people, all the churches in Latin America or South America, in the Asia, etc., etc. All of them say, that Christianity is the religion that will save the black race. by forgetting that in the scripture that is written about Isaiah, that he was always preaching outside the synagogue, that he was fighting against the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the scribes. And the scribes, the same scribes, used to come to our land, Catholics, Portuguese, Belgium, Dutch. Yeah, they used to come to our lands, mixing up with us, mixing up with our women's. This is the main thing they were doing. Yeah, especially for those tribes that were easier to get the women's, and they were accepting the colonizers easier, because there are some tribes they would never accept. Because don't think that when we had the fight against the colonizers, that everyone was like, yeah, do whatever what you want to do with us. No, definitely not. Okay, so we lost a lot of kings, we lost a lot of queens, because they did not accept the raping, they did not accept the Christian bullshit, they did not accept the Muslims. Many of them killed themselves or died at war. But then you have some of them, kings, they said, okay, we want to become Christians so that we can negotiate and do some businesses all about the money. And some of them said, we want to learn a little bit more about the architecture of the colonizers. So let us become Christians so that we can learn also from the Christians. By doing that, they did exactly the same mistake like Solomon did. They did not only accept the Christian philosophy or the Christian ways, but they also accepted the Christian God. And this was the okay? Because the Christian God is the God that can't help us. The Muslim God is the God that can't help us. Wood and stone. Fuck you, Jesus. Okay? This is what I say. Okay? Just to tell you clear, okay, in which direction we go. Okay? The kingdom of Congo, the kingdom of Menumutapa, yeah, the kingdom of the Zulus fall because of Jesus the Christ. He brought them to fall. No one else. When you say Christians follow Jesus, it's the same thing like Kimbanguists say, we follow Kimbangu. It's the same thing like the Tocoists say, we follow Simon Toko. But what did Kimbangu or Simon Toko do? They fought the colonizers. So why do these churches not fight the colonizers? But they agree on everything what the colonizers say. I'm talking about those two churches. But all the other churches are doing the same. And even more worse. So again, when you see that people start calling themselves Christ followers, yeah, Christ, Christos is Greek. Christian, these are Roman deities, Greek names. Christianos, you will never hear someone in Africa calling himself this name. Names has always a signification. Okay? So when you start calling yourself a name, you have to make sure that this name has something to do with your personality or with your tribe or with the Most High. It has to say something about you. Bill Gates. Bill is the dollar bill, one of the richest persons on the earth. Gates, he's opening the door for the shots. He's opening the doors for the fallen angels. He's a chosen in the spiritual world. We can go and discuss about names, and every name you will find spirit inside of it that carries that carries the human. That is the human. This name is the person that you see. So Christian is not a holy name. Why do we have to call him Christos? And the letter J still today do not even exist in the Kikongo language or in some of our languages down there. Where does this name Jesus came from? Jesus, Zeus, Zeus. Okay? And then when you go and you understand the Egyptian belief, when you understand some Falashas belief, some people that they call themselves Palestinians and all this, then you will understand that where this Jewish came from. That when we lived there, we never called ourselves those names, Hebrews, Jewish, and all these kinds of things. You will understand that this all is main manipulation for those Christians that lived above there, that took us as slaves to understand how to worship the Elim of heaven. And those what they could capture, the king of Assyrian, the king of Babylon, this is what they could capture. This is what they took and put in books. Hey, they think everyone is a fool here. They think, oh yeah, are you attacking Christians? We are not Christians. We are not. The whole world did what? The whole world started to do, we call it pilgerfahrt. Yeah, they start to go to the so-called Middle East. Yeah, they spent monies, donations after donations. Even the military forces from the US, from Germany, and everywhere, they're giving them bombs and ships, money. Yeah. Oh, we have done to you guys badly things. 1948, you're establishing Israel back in Israel. This is your land, the promised land, and all these kinds of things. Churches from Africa, the poorest people, putting money together to go to the Middle East because Jesus is born there. Huh? Mama Olande, from Southern Africa, from Ghana, from Nigeria, the whole world, from everywhere, from the Latin America, from China. Yeah, the Middle East is the place to be. This is where the Most High lives. When the Most High will live there, why do we have so much violence over there? Why do we have all these wars around these people? Bombs falling here and there. Why is this city built, or this land, or whatever they used to? This toilet became a land right now, so small. But they're saying, "Oh yeah, this is the promise. This is the place of our forefathers." But Lebanon is there, Iraq, Iran, all this is there, which shows us is this Hamitic area. When you go more to the when you start from there, from Somalia, put Mizraim, Canaan, and all these areas up to there, Mesopotamia. What is this? Hamland, Ishmael, Edom land. They mixed up all together over there. And who does these people hate? Does Ethiopian hate the Bantu? Yeah, they do. Do Somalis hate the Bantu? Yeah, they do. Do Morocco, Algeria, and all over up to Senegal, do they hate the Bantus? Yeah, they do. All these northerners, even up to the west. Huh? This is his story, huh? This is something new for you. But not for the pastor. He don't care. They put all the money together, go to the Middle East, and start saying, oh, this is the place. This is, look how it is builded. The Most High must be here. But it is said in the scripture, in Jerusalem, not one stone will be left. Not one stone will stay. The people will go to captivity from Jerusalem, from Judah, from Isolele. I never saw captivity happening in the Middle East, yeah, through Asia, yeah, to Africa, to the Americas, or to the Brazil. It happens from the corners, from the borders of West and East Africa. This is a historical fact. So, what is this? This Middle East man-made. It's a trap. But who is causing all this confusion? It's the Most High himself. The Most High is hidden. If you want to find the Most High, it's like you found treasure. It's like you found life. He himself, he closes the eyes of the seers. He closes the visionaries. Everyone is confused. So where can it be? What can it be? When will it be? They don't know. Because the Most High himself, he's sending the spirit of a strong delusion. And only few will get it. My father is a Kimbanguist. My mother is a Tocoist. Okay? Me, myself, I grew up in a Tocoist, in a Tocoist church. I did not really grow up in a Tocoist church because I had done all my things, studies, going clubbing, doing my things like everyone used to do, okay? Life, yeah? But I have also, attended several times the church, like some people did, and it was very good, especially because the Tocoist church or the Kimbanguist church, they have also the spiritual background, which means it was good that the prophet came, so that the church came from this prophetic background, so that they knew here and there some things. But the prophets themselves, they couldn't know everything because knowledge and the spirit grows together. When Isaiah came, he said clear, those who came before you, to these disciples, those who came before you guys, they did not see what you're seeing now. They did not see what you're seeing now. Okay? You are seeing more than Elijah. You are seeing more than Zephaniah and all this. And you will even do more. And they did. And he himself, he said, those who will come after me, they will do even double cup. So the persons that are Jesus fanaticers, Jesus here, Jesus there, they're idol worshippers. They're idol worshippers. They are idol worshippers. Because you do not honor those who came after, those who we have seen doing things. Simon Kimbangu died for his people in Congo. And still today, the Congolese people do not accept him. The church itself has given himself in a way to the Christian philosophy and Christian ways you can't imagine. They have never said anything during all these times against the government or have never fought for the people in the country. Can you imagine? When Simon Toko was singing the Ngungangele in front of the Belgium in Congo, and when they said, sing for us the songs, they gave him 3 songs that he should sing to honor the colonizers. And when he came, because he was a singer, Simon Toko was a singer. He was a prophet, but his gift wasn't singing like David. When he came, he started to sing against the colonizers. When the Kikongo guy that used to translate things told us to the colonizers, they put him in jail again. But today, you will see people haven't forgotten all this, and they're like the white man, the Chinese, the Indian, the people from Lebanon, people from the Cuba, people from India, the Dutch, the Jewish, all of them can come in. They're all our brothers. Jesus died for all of us. This is what they say. They call themselves Hamites. They call themselves Esau. They call themselves not to be the chosen one. They do not know who they are. And when someone comes who has no money or who has no influence outside there, they will not accept. They will not accept any prophetic word. Only those who are in the midst, they can give prophecies. Their childs, they are wealthy. They can take every woman in the church. They can do whatever they want to do. No one cares. Business deeply with the government. And this is what the Kimbanguist church did all the time. That's why the people are so pissed off. Okay? They're like, what's going on here? Okay? During all this time, working with Mobutu, working with Kabila. So this means you're working with Kagame. You're selling our land. And all this because of money? When will you open your mouth and say something? Yeah? Because of our situations. And then they will say, oh, we are praying for you guys. Praying? Zephaniah 3:10. My children will bring me an offering. An offering. What is an offering? A ritual. Cain and Abel. Who brought the righteous offering to the Most High? The Tanzania have said, my people will die for my sake, for my name's sake. My people will fight for me. They will inherit the kingdom. I came for the poor, but these people hate the poor. These people don't want to have anything to do with the poor. They want to be seen. They're doing businesses with the Catholic Church. I can tell you which kind of businesses. Money businesses, money washing. They wash money. Black money is coming from the West to Africa and start washing the money to be clean. They're doing businesses in cars. I can go ahead, I can call it 30 businesses what they do. I think even churches are very well involved in human trafficking. Churches. There's no prophet for this prophet they said have built those churches. But some of them will tell you, ooh, those prophets said that after that, we have to build a church, that we will have a church. A lie. The thing is, you can always say things that the prophet has said this. He's not there. He died already. Okay? And there was another problem that happened during all this time. The churches itself, the leader that came after them, yeah, that accepted Christianity in a way you can't imagine. They started to wear Christian clothing, like Catholic clothing. Okay, you can find it in those churches, Catholic clothing, robes, and all these things. Catholic priests used to come to teaching in their churches, and they even started to teach more about who we are than the church leaders themselves. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? But now, there is another thing. They're talking about a reincarnation. Do you see my leopard eyes? These people said they are talking about a reincarnation. Huh? Ngoni. Look, reincarnation doesn't work like that. What they are talking about, this is that what the Most High is fighting against, because there is something, yeah, what the most of the people do not know. This is the spirituality of the white people, like having mediums and all these kinds of things, and then we have ours, and today it is mixed up. Okay, the white people, they learn from us and they grew from there and made it more wicked. We mixed ours and that from the white people. So now listen carefully. When the prophets died, the spirit did not die. The spirit is still working. And the spirit from Kimbangu, or the spirit of Simon Toko, is working even in us. It's like when you say the spirit of Elijah is with us, the spirit of Massa is with us. They are working, they are workers. This is how it is. Yeah? This is how the spiritual work functions. When you say, "Oh," that's why you see the Christians always saying, "Yeah, Jesus is alive. Jesus is alive. Jesus lives." Just give it to you, YouTube. Jesus lives. Why did I say the name of Jesus and I was healed? Why did I say the name of, you say? This is the same thing. The people say in the name of Kimbangu, they are healed. The people say in the name of Simon Togo, they are healed. Okay? So, which means there is I used to call it, there is a place of the saints. And these people are working. A spirit works. Okay? The work that he have done here on earth, this is the work that he will do in heaven. So now, these spirits, according to the spirituality of those people in the Bible, or the Hebrew, or the Congo, or whatever, Africa, or whatever. This Africa has different kinds of spirituality. Let's focus to the people in the Bible, because the people in the Bible, they had a spirituality. Moses and all of them, yeah, they had a spirituality. They used to believe, yeah, that ancient spirits used to come back and work. Look at Isaiah, what Herodes have expected who he was, what the disciples said who he was. Look at Elijah. Look at how you call it, Ezekiel. Okay, look at Massa. Okay, this is how it is. This is our spirituality. If someone comes and does not understand it, it's because he's a Christian. So now, no problem. What happened? Even the Christians know this. They know it, but they keep it in secret. That ancient spirit comes back. They will tell you, even there in the Israel, the new Messiah guy there. They say, "Oh, it's an ancient spirit. This is the guy. This is the guy that the Most High have chosen." All the nations does it. Only the haters, they hate it because they do not understand. But look at this. This has nothing to do with reincarnation. All of us, yeah, we are all vessels. You can have good spirits with you, you can have bad spirits with you. Okay? So you have to do the best as you can, that you have more better, so the positive spirits more in your body than the negative spirits. That's why you pray. That's why you beg for forgiveness. That's why you cleanse yourself. Exactly. That's why you do good things to others. Yeah, because everyone knows when you do things that you do not want to do and you're doing it. Yeah, it's because you do not want to do these bad things, but it's because something in your body wants to do this. You can watch porns. You don't want to watch porns. You can go after lusting after women's. You don't want to do that. You can go doing killing or whatever. There is something in you, and these are demons. This to tell you, yeah, how the spiritual world works. A human is also led by the spirits that are inside of him, and this we call them demons. What are demons? Angelic beings. You can't see them. So you have also angels, which we call also ancestors, which we call also angels. Okay? And this is how it is. So you are always leaded by spirits in this world. And what happened in these churches? We have, during all the time, we had always the gift, yeah, from our forefathers to know things that other people do not know without drinking alcohol, without doing different kinds of ceremonies, without sniffing drugs, okay, without killing babies or whatever. What it was a gift that was given from time to time, yeah, generations to generations, to us, yeah. Like my mother have, like, yeah. If this is something, if your mother have it or your father, it will come to you automatically. This is how Simon Toko, Simon Kimbangu, and all of them, they had those gifts. And sometimes during prayers and during, you know, sometimes during prayers, during your lifetime, the Most High can choose you. And when He choose you, He will give you something, a gift. And with this gift, you will move on and start prophesying, start healing, start doing miracles. In Africa, this is not something that someone can say it's witchcraft. It's a normal thing. But because we, our forefathers in the scriptures, they have always done those things. You see? But now you have a leader that has a gift, yeah, that has a gift to prophesy. Prophecies always comes from the other world. Always. Because from you yourself, how do you want to know? So someone has to come. It comes from darkness to the light, which means it comes from nowhere to you, and then you speak it out. This is how it works. So when you say that Simon Toko or Simon Kimbangu was speaking out of you, like you used to speak out of many people today, and in the ancient times as well. I never heard someone saying that Jesus have spoken. But this are the Christians. Me, I have never, and I will never believe, because I have some secrets, and one day I will reveal. I will never believe this crap, because we have seen different kinds of spiritualities, yeah. And I have never heard, yeah, Jesus, I'm Jesus, and I was here in Galilee. I spoke. Never. Never ever. But the prophet's spirit are always in the prophetic. If it is Gabriel, if it is the other angels, what are the angels? You have Michael, Gabriel, you have Uriel, you have all of them. You have many of them. Many. Now, one angel in heaven, in spirit, he's not unique. In spirit, he had also multiplied himself. So Angel Gabriel had different kinds of multiplications of him on earth. Angel Michael have different kinds of multiplication of his spirit on earth. That's why you see someone, you see, oh, he has a guardian angel, Michael. And then you see another one, he has also a guardian angel, Michael. How can that be? And you see them in the characters, they're almost the same. People who are fiery and fight, conquer people. People that used to do things fast. Or you have someone who knows how to speak, who takes his time. Blah, blah. Gabriel, the messenger. Or you have the lovely ones, like Uriel. So this is how it is. This is the spiritual world. Okay? Now, when you see that someone said, oh, I am the reincarnation or something, mostly it's just the spirit of the person who died that is working, using this person to do a certain thing. But today, the churches became a familiar thing. It is taken from this family member and given to another family member. But when you look at the Black Panther movie, normally it is a thing that you have to fight for, or the most have to choose the next leader. Yeah, this is how it was in ancient times. They gathered together, and the Most High choose. He showed, this is my next leader, the next king. Okay, but today the church thing became, we are the elders. We are the elders, and all of you have to obey. But who brought us into this situation where we are now if it is not the elders? Okay? Why? The elders are scared to die. The elders are scared about the white man. They have a complex. Even in this awakening, you can see how some people teach. Yeah, we love, yeah, I would never. Me, Massa, I would finish you off because righteousness is called here on my head. I will finish you off. Psalms 110. Okay, this is the Yesaya that I know, not the Yesaya that the church is teaching. I have said to a pastor once, do you know that Yesaya drank alcohol? No, this is another God that you are preaching. Never, ever. He did never. I told him 3 times in the Bible. In the Ancient Testament, in the New Testament. He was like, no, I don't believe. They changed the Bible. It's the same thing when you start showing a Muslim different kinds of things that the Muhammad have done that was completely incorrect, yeah, and he will still say no. Some people wrote change the Bible. This was not my Muhammad. Hey, do we read here the same Bible? Do we read here the same things? Are we in the same level? It is written there that he did those things. How can you deny? He was in the Mount of Figuration and called his ancestors. You are denying it. Are you a fool or what? Like the Germans had said, did someone shit on your head or what? Wake up, dude. You're living fantasy. This is not how the world is. And this is the problem, I tell you, why Africa is poor. They are worshiping Jesus. They're worshiping Baal. They're worshiping false deities. And those church leaders are like the leaders that we had before, like our kings, because they're leading our spiritual movement. What do? They do not want to teach us the truth. They do not want us to unite to the Most High. But what they want is us to unite with them, and not a unity that is a unity that we are all the same. No, it is a unity that we give them that what we have, so that we can be a part of a cult. But they will never give us what they have. They will never teach us what they know. They will never start building up things for us. But what they do is working very, very well with the government. All of them. All of them work with the government. That's what the government does. Our people die in hunger. Our people, the corona shot. All the wicked things that they do is also in the hands. The wickedness is also the blood of our saints. It's also in the hands of the churches. This is the problem of those people. But, because it's not only the Tocoist or whatever, it's the church system itself. And the youth in those churches, they normally should wake up and understand, oh man, that what our fathers are doing is wrong. This is not what I'm reading here. This is not what is written. This is not and start teaching them. But they're not doing, they're following the same way. Because it's a spiritual problem. The spirit of truth is not there. Because when you confront them and start saying things that are true, and look at Africa. The Most High have blessed Africa. This is where the Most High used to live. Look at the traditions of our forefathers in the mountains, on the forests, in the wilderness, on water, in the in the cemetery, yeah, in the Zulu. Look at this. Look at this. Look what they had, and look what we have. Like I said, when our forefathers were so sorcerers, why did they have more than we today? Like I said, what did the black man create? And they would say, oh, we in America, we built America. You did not build America. The Americans built America. And Americans is a multitude of people who enslaved black people to do that what they want to have. What did you have? Do you own this building, the Empire State Building? Is it yours? Is there a black man's name there? No. You are a slave in Babylon, dude. We are slaves in Germany. We are slaves in Arabia. Or even in the Southern America. Look at this. A white Jesus hangs like this in the Brazil. Does it show your face as a black man that you're the liberator of Brazil? They do not even want to show black faces in the televisions in Latin America. Okay? This is the pure truth. But all these churches are preaching and teaching something that cannot be true, that can't help us at all. Okay? And the problem about the Kimbanguist and Tocoist is they have the power to change it. They have the truth there, which they can use to change the situation in the world. Because they are people who followed the prophets. They are people who know some things. Some of them they know. But what happened? Separation here and there. Separations. You have parochs. You have parochias, which means different kinds of clans. They are all separated. Everyone goes his ways. Everyone has his own belief. Okay? And this is the problem. Because at last, knowledge will save us, not the church. Knowledge, not the prophet. Knowledge, not Jesus. Okay? When you know, okay, I have to go to the right way, not to the left, then no one have to show you again. You will go to the right way. But when you don't know, you are already dead. Because definitely you will choose the wrong way. Because no one told you. So we have a lot of people in Africa. They do not know anything from what we are talking about at all. People from America going to Africa and think, oh, I will be around my people. I will be around my brethren. Massa has said this. Yahya has said this. Yahya have said this. You will go and you will find people who have never heard that Isaiah is black. You will see a pastor has multitudes of people, a Christian congregation, well paid by Jewish pastors. I tell you. And that's why we will always honor those churches. We will give them the best respect. Because I really believe that these churches will change. They have our people in captivity. When Isaiah was shouting out to the churches, he was shouting out to the churches to give him his people. This is the truth about the church. The people that are outside, they are the one who are from the Most High. The people that are inside, there is a lot of things going on, especially when it comes to perversions, like a pastor having multitudes of wives and all those kinds of things. I'm not against polygamy, but not in this way. I'm not, and not in this way. What is going on there? This is it's a bordel, a church. It's a bordel. Okay, and all these kinds of things is happening because they deny the spirit. Especially those churches who know about the spirit. Look, go to the church of Philadelphia. Go to the church of go to Antiochus. Go to all these churches in that Paulus was sent to, and Timotheus and all these kinds of things. Do you know what? The first thing what the Most High have said is what? Listen to the spirit of the assembly. Hey, even here, all these YouTubers there making movies about Chris Brown, making movies about Joseph did not hear the most, did not talk to his mother when she died, and well, you have to be in a spiritual assembly if you want to hear the Most High. The Most High doesn't speak like a human, like I have given the Africans money, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we bought someone a car. No, you have to know, you have to listen from the Most High, the prophetic, what happened in the ancient times. Father, what do you do now? How can we purify our assembly? Who is in our assembly that needs help or that must be renewed? So all this the Spirit will reveal. I wasn't invited in the church from Zambe Malambo. Zambe Malambo is Bon Deus. Bon Deus is good God, a great big church. And the pastor, he said I should pray, not pray, but teach. I have the video even outside there. I'm a spiritualist, okay? I'm a Ngunza. I'm not a pastor or whatever names they used to give themselves. I'm in Ganga. Okay? Ganga is an angel, a Maleki Makongo. I was in this church teaching about who we are, blah, blah. And I said, okay, let's stop here. Because I know you can teach a lot of history. I know you can teach a lot of spiritual things. I know you can teach a lot about of politics. All this is very, very important. But now you have also to practice. You have also to practice. What did I say? I finished teaching. Let's move forward. Took water. Boom! And not even 1 minute later, boom, you see people just whoa, shaking, whoa, and the Spirit came upon them. And in this moment, they start telling me exactly what is happening in around the church, because the church itself, needed help, but the leaders, they won't open their heart to expose or to say really what is happening in the church. So when I did this, there were sisters, mothers. The Spirit came upon them. They start speaking and saying, this church, here is no love. We are trying to build this church. Then the Spirit is saying it because the Spirit knows everything. The pastor, this and this has taken this. Hey, they are like, they closed their, their head was down like this. Yeah, we have to close this session. We have to close this session. What is going on here? The Spirit says a lot of things, and then the Spirit also gave them an answer, like what they have to do to change the positions or to change the things that is happening, because the Spirit comes always with a solution. You don't believe this YouTubers there what you see, or these church leaders, that they want to be exposed. No. No, 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 no. Because secrets, everyone has some secrets. But there are some secrets you don't want to know that those people have those secrets, because when you see and you know these people are doing those things, you might even like to kill these people because he's doing those things. Okay? This is the exposure of the Most High that he did with the colonizers by telling them, breaking down the scripture and saying, you are killers. The same spirit, of revelation can come upon people and start saying, you guys, you're liars. You are doing this. It's the same spirit of judgment that will come upon the Catholic Church, the mother of Christianity, the headquarter of every Christian, the father of every Christian, the spirit that is in every Christian, the spirit of the snake, the lion spirit. He's speaking half truths to make money. When the spirit came upon them, the pastor was ashamed. But now look at the church in Angola. I can one day, for the people who lives with me in Angola, I will show you this church. It's built. Why? Because he was ashamed. He was, the Most High revealed to us what he's doing. He and his wife and his family, by the way, everything was revealed there. Because the women started speaking, and he couldn't stop. He couldn't stop it. Okay? Until I said, no, stop. This is the power, right? That's why I don't fear anyone. And when this happened, then he came to me and said, what did you give them? What did you give them? He took the water from me, start looking at it. What did you give them? And so I said, this is the wonder. You can't buy. You can't beg for it. Yeah? You can't do anything. It is there. The world can't receive. And now today, I'm good with that guy. Yeah? Even if he's a little bit scared, he's making still now his money, but he built up the church. The church had not even a roof because all the money was going into his pocket. What do I want to say? I want to say that the exposure, this power of the Most High, is not in that what you see outside, but that what is in spirit, revealed in spirit. You can hate someone. You can say whatever what you want to say about someone. But when the Most High shows the same one that this person is a chosen, this person is light, you will never say that he's not. Light is light. Darkness is darkness. Okay? You will never see, that a lion is going to his own camp and eating his own children. Okay? This is how it is. And that's why you see those churches. They don't care what you wear, which kinds of clothing. They don't care how you used to move. We have some people in the churches moving themselves, and you see here the mothers, and you see everything outside there. Jesus. And the same thing, with the character itself. Before or the assembly or after assembly, you see the characters talking about the people. You know what? This happens to them. This is do we know that family? All this is church. Look at him. He don't wear the Gucci. Oh, he wear it 2 days now. Look at my watch. See? And this shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. Look and type Kimbanguist Church pastors catched, maybe in French language or something like that, catched with women's. Look at the videos, more than 10 videos, high-class pastors, the biggest nightmares. When you want a second wife, say clear, no problem. There are rituals from our forefathers. Talk to your wife and tell her why. Explain her everything what's going on. I will even make a video about that to help some people outside there. Tell her this and this and this. This is happening. This is why. Blah, blah, blah. If you have enough income, if your heart is big enough to have to split it in two, go your ways. But to do things in secretly, taking the young women's day. This is, I am an elder. And I tell you, the elders, they would never like someone like me to sit with them in the same seat, because I will expose. The things what they do has nothing to do with the Most High. They are not the 24 elders that sits with the Most High above. No. It's not because you call them elder that they are really elders. No, they are not. Definitely not. It's all about the pocket. It's all about the money. They have to survive. And they love the white skin. They love the white skin. Everything what Portuguese, Brazilians, Belgium, Americans, English, Dutch, tell them, you're welcome. But if it comes to you, and you go with ideas to those individuals, they want to steal the ideas from you. And they will do everything that you go down. This is a spirit from our ancestors. It was always with them. And it is still with them. There's a spirit that is in some of our elders. They want you to die. They want you to be down, always under them. That's why we read the scriptures very well. That Tanzania is saying, the youth. I love this. The youth. Maybe me, myself, I will become an elder. But because me, I am already having this spirit that I believe in the youth. I will always believe in the youth. The youth will come and bring the changes. The elders, they are so scared. Scared people. Confused people. And they just need help. They just need good conditions, a good assembly. They just need good conditions. They need peace. For me, the elders that are with me, peace. Give them that what they want. They have seen enough. But those in the church, I tell you, from 1 million, maybe one. From 1 million, maybe one is good. It's said, maybe some people think I'm talking about myself here. The scribes and the Pharisees will not make it into the kingdom. Even a war woman that had thousands of men will make it before these cowards. Huh? I don't like them. I know what they do. They kill people. If you go and address them and you want to bring a message that the Most High have sent or given, they kill you. They poison you. They kill you. The same thing in politics. We have also elders there who are leading us to death. Like the same thing in church. And we know that politics, church, politics, religion, and even science is the headquarters of the things, the three pillars of the Most High. And everywhere in those places, we have like also women's, we used to say also women's that lead us. Women's used to lead us. These people are not men's. I will have to say it clear. They even sell their butts. Okay? Those people. These are the people that we have leading us. Women's. Even women's are stronger than this man's. Pedophiles. When they're sick, They go outside the country to receive help and treatment. Their children, they are going, they are outside the countries. They used to, outside the countries, this is where they used to get treatment, learn and study. Sorry. Are all of those people bad? Definitely not. But they do not know. They do not know. Like Isaiah said, these people, they have no knowledge. They have no knowledge. And if you have no knowledge, what do you have to do? Go back to school. And now, when a youth have to teach you what happened, you might do everything to kill that person. This is the problem here. As long we have those people as leaders, nothing will change in Africa. Nowhere. Because I do not only talk about those two churches. I'm talking about those two churches because they are, for me, one of the most powerful churches when it comes to the way of the Most High. But there are some strong churches in the Nigeria, in the Ghana, in the Kenya. Even in the Kenya by the Kikuyu, everywhere, these elders are all the same. All the same. You want to do something in Africa? Pack your brothers and sisters, pack some people, and do your own. That's the truth. But the prophets themselves, they did well. But the people that used to follow the church, they are almost lost. Why? They used to pray, they used to sing, they used to worship, but they will die poor. They will die without any knowledge. They will die without understanding why they are suffering, while the people that are leading them becoming rich, fat, etc., etc. I'm so sorry to tell you this truth, but this is the truth about church in Africa. Okay? So I will give you a chance. I will send my link. Maybe someone wants to say something about it. Yeah, I can go ahead and say so many things, yeah, but this is how it is. I really believe that many of the people in the righteous time will stand up. That what I know is that the people from the West diaspora, people like me, we're gonna come and bring the new wind and teach the people in Africa the truth. We're gonna bring changes in Africa, but not these churches. These churches, it is prophetic. It's not given to them to bring changes in Africa. It will never happen. If you go to church, just know, if I go, and I really go to church, don't think that I do not go to church. When I'm in Angola, I go to church. When I'm in Germany, I go to church. Yeah, Kefas, he goes to church. But don't think that this people will bring any change. Don't think it. It's not with them. I was asking my father all the time, why? And my father said, to you, Massa, you have another mission. To them, they have another mission. Portions is given to us. They maybe stopped at 30%. Then there's someone else they have a 50. Then there's someone else they have a 70. And even someone who comes with the Messiah figure, 100%. Okay? But you're all walking in the same way. So I'm not against all these churches. But if it comes to a royal rumble, so that we sit together, the truth must be told. I'm not the one who's hiding. Hey, I will not tell us these are my elders. Your elder, because of him, our people are suffering. He's a damn liar. YouTubers and all this elder. What are you for elder, man? An elder has also a time to listen. Listen. And if the truth hits, he have to accept it. Everyone has to accept the truth and then go with it and not denying the truth. Every time period brings different kinds of problems, or different kinds of blessings, or different kinds of things. You have to give the new generations a chance. Who is killing the white people here? Who is doing all these kinds of things? The Rockefellers, all these kinds of these elder generations. They do not want their child to know the truth, what they have done with us. They do not want to give their child the chance to be saved. Do you know that the elder generation is hiding all these kinds of things, what they are doing against the Most High by the white people? And that's why the younger generation must become slaves. Do you know that? And if we still accept that elders lead us with mistakes, we will suffer, not them. They will die. But we and our offspring will suffer, because then we have to make it better. And then they have to, our children have to come and make it better. But we could make it better now. We could bring some changes now. While all these plagues and all the suffering is coming, we need righteous solutions. We need solutions here. We don't need your prayer. Okay? You're lying dudes, man. In this time here, we need the righteous politicians, the righteous people in science. We need the righteous people in spirit, who will teach us how to build our streets, our houses, how to do the things that we have to do to survive. We have to survive. You stinky prayers, man. Okay? You stinky prayers. Do the righteous prayers against the white people. I have never heard. The Ngunzas are doing it for you. Okay, yeah, Mr. Shepherd. Wait a minute. Oh, praises. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and yourself? How are you, my brother?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm enjoying what you are saying, and it sounds very good and enlightening. And I just had a question when you mentioned about the knowledge. What kind of knowledge are you referring to, and what can one say this is the correct knowledge? Because most people will receive what we think or what we believe that it is knowledge, but knowledge can only be knowledge once it has been tested and once it is known it is coming from the correct source. Because that's how we have been misled in the past when people have been thirsty for the good things and they ended up receiving what is a snare or what has been negative. So that's what I would like to understand and hear from your point of view.
Oh, praises. Very good question. Look, you have doctors among us. You have scientists among us. You have teachers among us. Uh, you have spiritualists among us. Okay, he left. So you have all these people around us. Everyone has some knowledge to share. Everyone has learned something. Yeah. And knowledge, if a doctor say, hey, I have to do an operation here because you have something, and he comes and does an operation, this is knowledge. Okay. If Wait a minute. If someone say you wants to do agriculture, and someone say, hey man, Massa, I know how to do it. This person has knowledge. Okay. So knowledge is in everything that you can get knowledge that is positive vibrations, positive things that can build, because you have also a knowledge that is wicked. You don't need a nuclear bomb. For what? You don't need a gun when you know that you don't have to kill, you don't have to steal. Okay?
Yes.
So when we talk about knowledge, we're talking about spiritual, like also physical knowledge. Knowledge that is hidden, yeah, which means unknown, like also knowledge that is known. Okay. This is
Yes.
knowledge. And we shouldn't reject. My people are dying because of lack of knowledge. They do not want to learn. They do not want to change. They do not want to accept their position, which means A, I know that I'm starting from the scratch, that I'm still have to work harder than others, but because I'm doing that, me, I will make it, and my offspring, and my families, and even some other people. This is what
Yes.
the black man has to do. Because a change is happening, and during this change that is happening, brother, Tatanzambi will choose 144,000 families that will rule over the world. Wealthy people, you can't imagine. Mansa Musa was nothing against those people. Why? Because these people will be wise. The ancestors that the people are denying so much, they didn't live poor, hunger. They didn't live in those conditions. No one of them were slaves, but we had slaves. Do you know that we had slaves? Look at your Bible. That's why Isaiah and all these people in the Bible never denied slaves. White people and all them learned being having slaves from us. And even in Isaiah 14, he's saying in his kingdom, he was still having slaves. So you are a slave now from what? From those who have more knowledge than you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, knowledge is power. Huh? Do you know
Correct.
what I
Apparently.
have courses that I have? Pure knowledge I used to give to people. Brother, if someone takes my knowledge here, he makes a millions. This is how it works. Knowledge you can't give, you can't give people knowledge for free. You will enrich him, they will make him strong. And if we give it to the wrong people, like our forefathers did, this is why they are that what they are today. This is why the Most High start hating us. He starts saying, I gave you, Malachi 1, I gave you a land. I took you out of Egypt. Why took you out of Egypt? Egypt is not like Southern America. Snow everywhere and people, the land defiled. Egypt is not, sorry, Egypt is like Southern America. Egypt is like Egypt. Egypt is like the Middle East. Egypt is like Saudi Arabia. Egypt is like all everywhere where you see no fruit comes out, like Europe. Dirty. But he gave us everything. But what did we do with it? We rejected everything that we had and took something that can't help us. And now we are going to the Pharaoh. We are going back to the Babylonians. We are going back to the Grecians. We are going back to the Romans and asking for help. Where will our help come from? Do you know that
I don't know.
knowledge is a secret, my brother? Knowledge
Mm-hmm.
is within you. Knowledge comes from the darkness. Knowledge is a secret, it's a treasure. People will be afraid. Oh, he's talking about darkness. When you want to have gold, diamonds, when you have to do agriculture, what do? Do you not go under the earth and do
You
buddling and all
dig.
this?
Yeah. Yes, you
Come
do.
on.
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead.
this is where it is a bit difficult when you say it's inside of you and one cannot access it, or how do one access it? That's the question.
Good question. The thing is, my brother, there is something that the Most High gave us. It's like a key. Do you have a Bible there? Do you read the Bible?
Nah, I don't have one here, but I can Google it out. Yeah.
Let me look at the verse very quickly. This is a secret. I hope people will understand. The Most High gave us something. Yeah. Okay, now I have to find it. My goodness.
That's okay.
59, I think. Yeah, here it is. I have it. So it's Isaiah 59. and 20.
Yes.
Go ahead. That's the secret.
Isaiah 59 and 20.
Yeah.
Is it the one that talks about the Redeemer?
Isaiah, you can read. So let me just share it. I see you are lazy. No problem. I got it. So here we are. So Isaiah 59, 20 to 21. So this is the secret why the whole world will never accept you and always hate you, because it is in you. And a redeemer will come out to Zion, to those in Jacob's who turn from transgression, declares Tatatani. Okay? Because the secrets and the powers is in Zion. As for me, this is my covenant with them, says Tatanzambi. My spirit that is upon you and my words that I have put in your mouth shall not depart out of your mouth, or out of the mouth of your offspring, or out of the mouth of your children's offspring, says Tatanzambi, from this times forth and for more. So, which means when you are on the righteous place, Tatanzambi, when you are in the righteous place, with the righteous prayers, with the righteous people who has knowledge, who are chosen, you will be unlocked. That what is inside of you will be unlocked, and you will start understanding everything easier. Even there where you are now, when you start understanding that what we're saying, it's already that the Most High have put inside of things inside of you to understand that what we are saying. People do not even. There are some Christians that do not even understand the easiest thing in the book. They do not even they cannot even compare what happened in the book with the things that is happening now. There's nothing new under the sun. Everything that happened will happen now. He said the plagues that happened in Egypt, Noah's problem with the Zinflut, with the waters, Sodom and Gomorrah. He said everything will come in one time. Exodus will come again. The prophets gonna come again. So that's why you have to know now what is what. What happened in the ancient times? Why are our people still saying, "Oof, let us see, the Most High will do things for us," and they themselves they are waiting for a rapture, and they do not want to do anything by themselves because there is nothing new under the sun. But when it comes to spirituality, to you is given something that will also be given to your offspring and to your offspring, and this is the God consciousness. I made a video about it. Yeah.
Yes.
I made a video about it. Yeah. When you become a God, which means you become enlightenment, you become a light for the people, you become salt. When you put salt into snow, it goes away. Okay. Snow. Why snow? You can answer yourself. This means you are a cleaner, you are a watchman. And this is this. When this is unlocked, okay, and for many people it is already unlocked. Yeah? They are already doing the things from the Most High. They already speak the Most High's word. They already can see. There are so many people that can, they're having dreams. Many people that can sing like angels. All these kinds of things are gifts of the Most High. Okay?
Yes, that does really make a lot of sense. And what will happen then to some of the people who have been born and their leaders or their own people who are ignorant or who have never heard about the word of God? What will happen to those people? How are they going to be judged?
Noah,
Hmm.
do you know that Noah, do you know why also the people didn't want to listen to Noah? Noah was here. Huh?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Brother, we are not here to you know to we are here to explain things how it is. He was here when you're like, God will come. Noah was like this, but the Most I have choose him because
Yes.
that person, he preached a 400, 500 years. They say the Most High will do this many years, but nothing happened. That's why the Most High choose him to do this. Who would
Hmm.
do that? The Most I told you, yeah, I will come with a judgment against Edom. And you have to say it yeah, every day. Judgment will come against Edom. Judgment will come. And people will think, this guy is crazy, man.
Yeah, they will actually.
So now, you asked me, what will happen to those people who will not hearken? The only thing is that some of those people will be even saved from some of us. Why?
Hmm.
Noah, the family of him, they never believed in the Most High. But what did he do? He saved them. What did happen in Sodom and Gomorrah? Did the whole family believe like Lot? Definitely not. Did everyone who was running with Abraham believe in the Most High? Did everyone, the whole multitude of people that Massa did not only save the Israelites from Egypt? Do you think in this ancient times here, when our people will be scattered, the second Exodus, do you think that only the so-called Israeli will be scattered, will be helped to go home? That's why. So it is very complicated. Yeah? There's some people through their prayers and all these kind of things, they're gonna save some others. Okay, so my link is outside there. If someone wants to ask or someone wants to um no, das Video ist noch da auf Deutsch. Ja, das Video ist noch da. Das ist auf Facebook. Facebook. Do we have another question, brother?
Um, I don't want to end up asking a lot of questions because
Oh,
most
where
of the
do you
things
come
we've
from,
been.
brother? You did not say
Oh,
anything.
yeah, no, I'm from Botswana.
Oh, all praises. Botswana is coming, yeah?
Yes.
Botswana is doing well. Oof.
Yeah, we're
Botswana.
trying. By God's glory and His mercies, it looks like all is well. The
Mhm.
only challenge is that you see some of the things that the word speaks of. It's more like it's esoteric. If you don't have someone who shows you the way, it's a bit difficult to understand or to even imagine things because the knowledge that we have been given for a long time, it means if you have to understand the way of the spirit, you need to literally throw away everything and start afresh. So that can be a challenge for someone to look for where to start with, you know what I mean?
This
But
is
as a brother, I don't
oh,
know what would you advise to someone who's just beginning to walk in the path of the light?
all praises. This is also something that our forefathers hide from our um from the youth or for the next generations. All the knowledge what they had, He did not give it to anyone. I tell you, this is a big problem. I have my father here. I know he's also something like that. Yeah, and
Mhm.
I have my uncle. He's a Tocoist. Yeah, my goodness, he have healing skills. You have never seen something like that before. But brother, he would never help you. He don't care. He's like, uh, are you really sick? Do you need really the Most High? Um, come next week. And then you come. Hey, did you ever tell me that you need help? And wait a minute, are you a Tocoist? So you have to become a Tocoist first before he can touch you. So
Mhm.
this is how they are. You see? And if you look at the white people, the elders that hold this world, brother, if you are smart, you will see the same character. They're here. They're here. They hold on that what they have. And the secrets are bound. You won't get anything out of them. They die with all the secrets. And when they see their children, they are not worthy, they won't give them to them. They will not give it to them either. And this is what our forefathers did. They died with all the knowledge. And the knowledge is coming back, but with power and with high speed. Yeah. The knowledge is coming back with power and with high speed, which means that for me myself, yeah, I have to say clear, I believe that the Tanzania will bring in different kinds of places, different kinds of assemblies or places, people who will do the righteous work. And that Tanzania will put righteous people there who will lead those people into the truth. But um lead those people into the truth. But I can hear myself. So but the main thing is do be righteous, yeah, do good to others, um try to help, try to build the kingdom, try to help your family. Maybe you are the messiah of your family, yeah. um when you see there is some family curses or problems into your family, go to prayer against it, deliver your family. When someone is in jail or in coma, try to bring it in front of the most high. Try to be the deliverer of your family. Try to be the deliverers of your friends. You have some friends, they are not in the truth, try to help them, then you have done a lot. Because you have to struggle by yourself to get money, to work, to help your family. You yourself, you have a lot of work to do, because the truth will come to you anyway, slowly. You have the truth already. You are already in the truth. You have already some more knowledge than the most of the people. And also for those who doesn't have the knowledge, tell them, because the most of them won't accept. Which means when you start telling them, you have to give them time, and then the Most High Himself will take the responsibility to show them that the things that you have said is true, because everything has its
Mhm.
time. There's a time to sleep. There's a time to wake up. There's a time to talk. There's a time to be quiet. There's a time, you know, there's a time to sing. There's sometimes everyone wants to sing and have fun. There's a time to pray. Mhm. Everything has a time. Like there is a time uh for this Gentiles that we have now, and now it will be a time for the people of the saints. This is how it is. There's a time for everything. Don't give
Yeah,
the
that.
don't give if someone sins against you or does bad things against you, you should always forgive, but you should never forget. That's it.
Okay, but what if I don't forget? Does that mean I'll need to fill up my space with what these people have done to me in the past? What do you mean if I shouldn't forget?
Look, If someone does things to you that is not okay, okay, not forgetting
Yes.
means you have learned from your mistakes by not giving him again,
Mm-hmm.
by not listening to him again, not trusting him again. Okay.
Yeah.
When the Most High gives the opportunity that this person comes again and begs again, you tell him clear, hey, sorry. But sometimes the Most High turns the heart of people. I really believe it. And these people can come and help you. But this is very seldom. But that what he have done to you, it will be also done to him by someone else. That you should never forget. The most of the people
Yeah.
who robbed from you, all the people who did bad things from you, who from them became a millionaire?
No one.
Thank you. They suffer. They become
Yeah.
wicked and even more wicked. This is the spiritual world. We call it karma.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And it hits the black people like no one else. Don't worry about that.
Good.
I have seen people,
Yeah.
brother, they had the capacity to be the next, you know, president or what. But because they are from the Most High, the spirits of those people was attacking them so much that he couldn't. Okay? Which means
Mm-hmm.
every one of us has his place. Sometimes if you see something is not working out for you, you should know that maybe this is not your way.
Mm-hmm.
Our ways to become presidents, to take the gold and minerals from our earth, to become real teachers, priests, or whatever is coming. But it is coming with the Mwanda. You will see someone standing up and really saying the righteous things for Africa, for all humanity, like the things are. You will see someone having real money and investing it in the real things so that he can help our people.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, you have in Botswana, you have very rich people. What are they doing for us? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing to say.
Because it's not this is not their way. If they would do it, they themselves would have problems. So everyone has his ways. And now it is time for Africa. It's time for Africa, which means it's time for the black race. We are coming. And when we are coming, there will be some of us. They will have different kinds of positions, and the Most High will be with them.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I know that? When Joseph was in Egypt, first of all, his brothering him themselves sold him, his own flesh and blood. But after that, what happened? You know the
Yeah, he
story?
became the next to the king. Yeah.
Uh-huh. You see? He became
Mm-hmm.
great,
Yeah.
big, okay? Which means he became a leader and not a small one. The same thing, okay, happens to Daniel. You know the story of Daniel, right?
Yes.
Mhm. King David, he was playing and he became the next king,
Yeah.
which means, you know, the things that you are doing, the things that you're doing, and the things that Isolole is doing now, they are planting.
Mm-hmm.
And very soon, the time of reaping will come. We're gonna inherit the land. We are putting bombs everywhere, even in Europe, everywhere. When you look at it in the spiritual with the spiritual eyes, bombs are everywhere. When we hit the bottom, they will go over. They will go down.
Wow.
This is how.
What about us as people? Will we survive? Is it an allegory, or it is something that is tangible that the world can
This has
understand?
something to do with what they used to call in science tectonic plates. This has something to do with the Bisimbi Kamboja, with the spirits, because the universe is held by spirits. Yeah, This has something to do with our prayers, with our suffering. This has something to do with the prophecies of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and all the prophets. This has something to do with the time itself. The time has changed. Yeah. So this has something to do that we are getting to the awakening. We are now starting to be awoken. Yeah, enlightened. Knowledge is increasing, which means it is something that must happen.
Well, what if it doesn't happen to come?
Very rich, very rich. You can't imagine.
Is it?
All the riches is Do you know why we are not rich? Because of this presidents, this pastors. Do you know how rich they are? The only problem from them is they do not know how to do business. They do not know how to help our people. When you have 5 millions and you know that some other people have also knowledge, you take one business, you give it to someone of your people there, and he will take a 1 million worker. This business is gone. It gave you already something. You will go to something bigger. It starts giving you. When this is done, you became a billionaire already. You go over to another thing. Look at the Rothschilds. Look at the Illuminatis. Look at them. They are all one family, brother. Do you know that? And one has this, the other one has this, the other one has this. Look at the Muslims. A Muslim will open a kebab shop in one street. It gives them money. Do you know what he does next? He will give it to his brother. Take it. He goes to his land, buy furniture, buy all those kinds of things. He became an exporter. Brother, these pastors, these so-called politicians, they must die. I tell you, the only solution, they must die. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Maybe someone thinks differently, but that's my opinion. Thank you very much for being here. What was your name again?
Shepherd.
Yeah. Greetings to Botswana. Yeah. I will be there this year. My brother.
If you come, I'll be glad to meet you. I'd want to meet you.
Yeah. My brother Denim is there. I don't want
Is
to.
it?
Oh. He meet. What was his name? He meet the I forgot this guy's name. He meet the strongest, the wealthiest man from Botswana. I think this guy is an Arab or Indian or something like that. Dada. He meet him.
Yeah. Wow.
You see the army. We have an army. Okay.
Yeah.
Let them do. Let them do. Let them do. Because that's what they do. At last, the wickedness of them will eat them off. Because they are.
Correct.
It is incorrect to live to do these things what they are doing. And that's why I tell you something. Everyone in this moment wants to rob where he can rob. I can tell you why. Here is the secret. Do you know why white people are so arrogant and do not believe in the Most High?
No.
Money. Money. They have money. Okay? They believe the world can go down, but the money will save them.
Yes.
But it will come a time that the hunger that the world will have, no money will save them from that. That's what the Tanzania have said. A human does not only eat or drink, but he also lives from the spirit. Believe me, every arrogant people that you see, every person that you see and thinks he is someone, behind him is something bigger, another God, and it's called money. Never forget.
Yeah, no, I understand.
And they even think in these end times that money will save them. And the black presidents and those pastors as well. And these YouTubers, they know something is happening. They think, oh, now when this happens, I have to gather as much money as possible so that I can save my
Hmm.
family. Now you know the secrets. Thank you very much. Thank you
Thank you,
very
my
much.
brother.
Very tough, a very tough
Cheers.
thing. Yeah, this is a channel
No,
of,
you
it's a prophetic channel. Um, in this prophetic channel, we use to teach hard stuff. And who, I know we have Kimbanguist here. I know we have Tocoist here that follow me. I have no problem if you leave this channel. Yeah. So I just told the truth how the things are. Huh? Um, I really believe in Kimbangu and Simon Toko. I also believe in the people that used to go to these churches. I even believe that some leaders are also good or are also trying to do good things. We have one real enemy, and these are the nations. But yeah, you could do better. You could do better. Thank you very much, Ingeta.